Good morning. Thank you for being here this early. My name is Karel Desmet. I'm a functional consultant at Odoo, and I will explain to you today how to set up SLAs and how to report using SLAs and how to report in general in the help desk. Okay. Before I start, is everyone up to date on what is an SLA? Should I maybe shortly explain, or is this known for everyone? Yeah? Everyone good? Okay. So I'm first going to show you, explain to you quickly why I think the SLAs could be very useful for you in your business. And then I'll show you a demo which will be more interesting to see how to set it up and how to use it. Okay. For me personally, I think one of the main reasons to use an SLA is to prioritize your resources. Okay. You will have overview. Okay, these tickets in my help desk are about to fail. These tickets in my help desk really need attention fast. If you don't track the time you spend on tickets, it's very easy to lose overview. Okay, so you can see it as a safety mechanism to use SLAs. The good thing about that is if you can guarantee a safety mechanism, if you can guarantee tight SLAs on your tickets, then you can use this as a marketing and sales tool. Okay, if you can guarantee your clients, look, 95% of our tickets are handled or are assigned or are investigated within an X amount of time, depending on your business. This can be a point of sale, a point to bring up during sales. The same for marketing. Okay. The SLAs are integrated with a working calendar. What does this mean? That the timing of your SLAs will not, it will only take into account the time that you work. Okay? If you decide to close your office for a few days, obviously in the weekends, at nighttime, you can turn it off. You can set up your working calendar so that the calendar tracks this. Okay? Again, I will show you how to do that during the demo, but it's important to know that this gives you the option to report more accurately. Okay. And then the last one is a KPI. You can use it as a KPI internally. You can monitor the performance of your team individually and the team as a whole. If anything goes wrong, if there are any problems in your after sales and your after service, you can investigate why this is, and you can check where you should focus your efforts at. Okay. Regarding the reporting, this year the V11 reporting has gotten pretty good. I don't know if everyone is familiar with Odoo reporting and standard. We have something called the pivot view, and the pivot view allows you to dynamically build reports. If you see this screenshot here, this is an example of a pivot view. You can set the axis as you want and do your analysis. What you can see here specifically is two measures that we added in the help desk reporting, which is the open time and the time to first assignation. Okay, for your help desk, these are the two main statistics you want to check, besides others, of course. But by checking, okay, this is the amount of time my tickets are open, and this is the amount of time that it's needed before someone starts investigating them, you can monitor very well when to where to fix your service. Okay, this is the other side of the reporting. So the visualization. Obviously, we have this in multiple parts of Odoo. We also have it in the help desk. We have the bar chart, the pie chart, and the line chart. Okay, these are all integrated with a grouping tool and the filters. So this is a screenshot of, for instance, the pie chart. On the left side, you can switch the chart. In the middle, you can build a chart by grouping or filtering. And on the right side, you can switch between the charts and the pivot view. Again, in the demo, it will be a bit more interesting, but I'm already showing you. Okay. This is the dynamic reports building I was talking about. So again, this is the pivot view. you can adjust it, and you can see on the upper part next to measures, next to the green button measures, you can see that you can expand very easily the entire table, and you can also download it to Excel in one click. If you want to do further analysis in Excel, this is possible. Okay. I'm going to show you a demo. It will take 10 minutes, and I will show you how to set up your SLA, how to link it to the working calendar, and how to do reporting afterwards. Okay. I have a local instance here with v11 on it. What did I do to get to this point? I installed a Helpdesk, as you can see. And I also installed a free app called Employees. You'll see why. It's to easily access the working calendar. Okay, so it's not obliged, but I would advise to do it. It's free, and it gives you an easy link. Let's start with the basics. You will first need to activate your SLAs. Okay, so in the Helpdesk app, you will open your settings, and you will activate the SLA policies. Okay, once you activate them, you will have a link here that lets you configure these SLAs. Okay, up till here, very basic. I will show you what I did. I created 3 SLAs. I want to guarantee my clients that I will solve their ticket based on the priority of the ticket. With priority, I mean the amount of stars that you put on the ticket. Morning. So the first thing Odoo will ask you, I'll click Edit. First thing Odoo will ask you is which team is this for, this SLA? Okay, it's an obliged field. You can see the obliged fields have a black line under them. And then it's basically, what you need to understand is the SLA asks you for which minimum priority does my ticket need to reach which stage and which timing, if that's not too complicated to understand. So what I'll do is I'll translate that definition. I'll say for the minimum priority, all tickets, so that means all tickets, obviously, I want them to be solved within 10 days. Okay? It will get more clear if I show you the next one. Solve medium. The minimum priority of high priority, which is 2 stars, just for you to know, needs to be solved within 16 hours. I guarantee that a ticket with 2 stars will be solved within 16 hours. That's basically how it is. And then, as a third example, I guarantee you that I will solve urgent tickets within 4 hours. Urgent tickets being the maximum 3 stars. Okay? You set it up like this. That's step 1. But then, in order to make it work correctly, you still have to specify in the system, okay, when are my opening hours? Every office is different. You can have an international office that has teams on both sides of the world and does a 24-hour shift. But in a lot of cases, this is not possible. Okay? So what we do, we go to the calendar of the employees. Okay? So you can open an employee and you go to the working calendar. Okay? In this working calendar, it's very basic. You can see the system asks you for each day of the week, the first half of the day and the last half of the day. What are your opening hours? Okay. In this case, we are open from 8 till 8, but you can see, I don't know if it's clear for the people in the back, but from 8 till 8 we're open, but in the middle at noon we will be closed for an hour. Okay. That means we have 11 working hours per day. For this particular example, of course. You can set it up however you want. You can also work in the weekends, then you just need to add Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, etc. Okay, I'm going to switch back to my Helpdesk. And I will open the pipeline of the Helpdesk. You can see I added some tickets here, some test data. And you can see every time a ticket has a deadline on it, it means that an SLA is applying. Okay? If there's no SLA applying, there's no deadline. There's nothing to be met, obviously. What we can do is create a new ticket. Test demo ticket. And what we will do is first save it. We'll create a ticket. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. You can see I didn't do anything. I didn't add any priority. And you can see from the first SLA I did, I said all tickets, which means a minimum of 0 priority, need to be solved within 10 days. Okay? So what we can see, I don't know again if it's clear enough, but you can see that the 20th of October at 18 past 10, which is now, this ticket needs to be solved. So if you can check in your agenda, it will be exactly in 2 weeks, because every week has 5 working days, etc. Okay, simple. So let's do the exercise together. I will switch from 0 priority to 1 priority. What will change? Normally nothing. Sorry, I double-clicked it. Yeah, so nothing changes. Why? Because the medium priority SLA is from 2 stars minimum. Okay, I'll switch it to 2 stars now, which will activate the medium SLA, as you can see. The deadline has been updated to Monday, I guess, the 9th. Monday the 9th at 18 past 4. So if you count it out, you will see that if you add, I'm sorry, I kind of forgot. Was it 16 hours? 16 working hours? The medium SLA? I think so, yeah, okay. So if you do the math and you count 16 working hours from now, you will end up Monday at 18 past 4, okay? Same goes for the high SLA. Now it's switched to today at 18 past 3. Because we have a 4-hour working SLA, it's now 20 past 10. 20 past 10 plus 5 hours will bring you at 18 past 3. Because we are not open 1 hour at noon, okay? That's basically how to set it up. Is that clear, that part? SLA part, yeah? Okay.
Who can change priority? The customer or the support team?
No, this is for the support team. The customer cannot see this. What the customer can see is the portal. The portal view. Are you familiar with the portal, what the portal does? The client can only see his tickets from there. You can see the ticket number, the stage. I'm not sure if you can see the priority. I did it for one of my clients, but now I'm doubting if it was in standard or not. So it's definitely possible to add extra features. I'm not sure where the boundary is of standard and not standard, but the client can perfectly see my ticket is in this stage, being handled by a certain person. But of course, the client cannot say, my ticket is urgent. That would be very chaotic. Okay. Then I will explain to you how to do the reporting. Obviously, you will navigate to the menu reporting, okay? The reporting of your tickets. This might seem a bit chaotic in the beginning, but you need to learn how to read it, okay? I'm going to start with the pivot view. So on the right side, you can see you can switch between graphs and the pivot. This is your basic pivot view, but again, you can build it however you want, and you can save it afterwards. The configuration you do. So imagine I'm interested in seeing all my tickets divided by the stage. Okay, so I want to know from all my tickets which are in which stage, and for all these tickets I also want to know who is working on them, who is who are they assigned to. Okay, is this clear? So for now, I could see, okay, the administrator, which is me, I'm working on 13 tickets in the stage progress, for instance. I can also see that 23 tickets are undefined. Is there, sorry? Oh, okay. This is basically how you can play with it. Let's do another example. If anyone has any inspiration, what you can do is set the deadline to, deadline will be within a week. And you can see for all tickets, the deadline will be that week, and that week. And so you can analyze. Once you have found an interesting setup, you can save these configurations. So what you can do is, I don't know, demo filter. You can save this as a favorite so that later when you enter the help desk and you want to do your standard analysis, you just go to the demo filter in your pivot view and you will have what you were analyzing, okay? The last thing I want to show you is how to put it to Excel, okay? You just click on that button and here you will have your export and you can do whatever you want with it in Excel, if needed, again. But normally you can do most of what you want to do in Excel, maybe, possibly everything, okay? To conclude, I also want to show you the charts, okay? So what you can do here is choose the bar chart. This is not that impressive yet. Why? Because you have to build it yourself, okay? You have to tell the system, okay, my master data is the tickets. I want to see it in a bar chart, but you have to still explain, sorry, my throat, how to show it. So what you can do is, okay, give me the bar chart and group by stage, for instance. Then you can see, okay, this is already a bit more relatable. What you can also do is group by stage and group by assignee. Then you can see, okay, the administrator has that many tickets in that stage. You have a nice overview. There's an interesting feature here that's purely visual to show you how you can do the double group by, either grouped or stacked. And here you can exclude data from your filter. You can say, this is interesting, but I want to see the same information without the unassigned tickets, for instance. Okay? Then we have the the pie chart, which gives you a nice analysis as well. And there's the line graph, which can be useful as well. Okay. For me, that's my basic summary of how to use SLAs, how to use reporting. I hope this was clear, but maybe people have some more questions for me. Feel free to ask.
Can you link tickets to billing?
To billing?
For example, somebody doesn't have support, but they do it per instant.
Somebody does not have support?
Does not have a support, but they do it per instant. Which means if they have an issue, like a ticket, you will bill them according to the number of hours, for example.
I didn't install billing here, but what you can do is each ticket is linked to a client, okay? Yeah. And you can go on the client file, on the client form view, and from there bill him for each ticket. What you can also do is link the ticket of the help desk with the timesheets. So through the timesheets, you would be able to analyze. This is the work I've done for this client, and from there monitor what he owes you. But then you need to link it to the timesheets and monitor it from there. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Is it possible to have several SLA on the same ticket? For instance, one SLA for multiple reportings?
I'm fighting hard for that, personally. At the moment, we don't. We have a one-level SLA, so make it count. But for the multi-level, we are waiting for another SaaS release. Okay, but it's a very good question. I think it's a very useful feature. But for now, we focus on one SLA and making it work as good as possible. Okay. Yes, sir.
How does the client log the tickets if all he can see through the portal is he can view the portal, but he can't access anything?
What do you mean by logging the ticket?
Client said I have a fault. How do I just report the fault by email, by telephone call?
Oh yeah, of course. Every ticket in your portal, it's basically also an email thread. Okay, so you will receive it in your email, everything that's going on in the tickets. But you can also in the portal see the chatter. It's the same way, but you will be able to perfectly follow what's going on.
How do I actually log that ticket with the vendor?
With the vendor?
How do I report my faults into the help desk?
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood your question. Yeah, that's very basic. Sorry, I should have explained you from the first time. What you need to do is go on your team, and you need to configure an email alias. Okay, so imagine you are, I don't know, Nike.
Yeah,
It will be info@Nike, I don't know, you create an alias. This will create a ticket in your pipeline, and from there, everything that gets set on the ticket will be in the email thread from your side or on your portal. From our side, it will be in the chatter on the ticket. Okay?
Yep.
Anyone? Okay, then I will thank you for your attention and have a good day.